G'day there everyone, welcome back to Gold Coast Shrimp. Take a look at the tanks again, plenty more babies. Just a new lot that's come through, various ages there. We got a little fella there, he's probably only 3 or 4 days old. And over here, this one here is probably a week old, and these would be maybe a couple of weeks old. So growing up pretty quick. These were all the babies before, now they're all grown up down in the bottom there. Sold a fair few of these yellows, so that's always good. Your hobby gives a little bit back to you. Nice biofilm building up again on the glass. I had to treat with peroxide, so things are coming back a little bit. Some more baby reds. There's a heap of babies in this tank. So once I go through and sort this tank out, get rid of the colourless ones, just keep all the premium red ones. That'll start looking a bit better down there. It's looking pretty good so far. Alright, well, it's time for breakfast. We'll go and get some food out. We'll give them something to nibble on. This is what I feed them most of the time. It's an algae wafer. There's a lot of culls in this tank. I put 3 in here every day, 3 or 4. I'll come straight over to that. Doesn't take them long. They sniff it out pretty quick. They love these wafers. I'll put a couple in here. There's a nice bright red shrimp in here. It's a little backup tank. If something goes wrong with my other one, still got some stock in here. It's always a good idea. Pretty hungry, this tank. And this one with all the yellow adults. I try not to overfeed too much. You don't want any food left over by the end of the day. If there's food left over by the end of the day, you're feeding them too much. So you want just enough that by the evening all that food's gone pretty much. If you see some the next day when you wake up, don't feed them. Just wait for a couple of days, wait till they're hungry. Sometimes if they're not hungry, it means there's a little bit wrong with the water. So check your water, make sure everything's clean. They should always be really hungry, ready to go if everything's healthy and happy. So that's all I do to feed my shrimp. The baby ones eat the biofilm, so it's always important to have a nice layer of biofilm. And the adults can munch away on those wafers. I'm still adding a little bit of the pool salt to my aquariums, just to make sure the parasites are all gone. It's not affecting the shrimp at all. Breeding quite nicely now. So whatever was in there is pretty much gone now. We'll just keep adding it just for a little while longer, so we make sure we knock it on the head. I just grab a nice handful of salt and dump it in my sump. That's my very low-tech, low-cost treatment. It's working really well. So you don't need to go and buy all the chemicals under the sun to kill everything in your tank. Most of the time there's an easy way. I've recently started up this tank here. There's some nice red shrimp. They have the big white stripe down the back. You can see they're hiding in there. You just make out that light detail on a carapace there. They look really nice. So there's a few in here. They're all up the back hiding at the moment. But they're going to look really good once they get going. Leave us a comment down below if you can tell me why there's a heap of babies in this tank. They're all running the same water, and a heap of babies in this tank, but then these two, not so much. There's plenty of pairs in there, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. You'd think there'd be at least a little bit more life in there. I've had a few babies pop out, but nothing spectacular. So let us know down below what you think. What might be causing that problem? Every one of these tanks running on the same sump. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Take another look in this little tank here. These bright red shrimp, quite a nice colour. It's going to be really good when I get a collection of these. Start putting them in the other tanks and build up the other colonies as well. Let me know what you think that species is. Is it a fire red? Is it a Bloody Mary? I think the colour's in the body, not the carapace, but let me know down below. Here's my coal tank. These are all the shrimp that don't have the colours quite as bright as the rest of them. I'll just pop them in here. Got a nice little collection of all the different colours that you can get out of these cherry shrimp. Little pale green, yellow sort of ones, speckledy red ones, some black sort of ones. So you get some interesting combinations. They may not be ideal, but they look great in a community tank. Alright, let them finish that off. You can see these guys get really hungry in this coal tank. I have to put a fair few wafers in just to stop the fighting. See, they go crazy. I do even put one or two at the end of the day sometimes, just to keep things in check. You don't want anyone getting grumpy. You know what it's like when you get hungry. Everyone's happy this morning, including the alligator. Thanks everyone for tuning into that quick episode of Gold Coast Shrimp. Take it easy. Hope you're enjoying the episodes. Let us know down below if there's anything you'd like to see or any questions you may have. And we'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.